Hey! What is up, Uni? I
What's
feel like
happening?
I ain't talked to you.
What's happening? How you, don't even play with them. Feel like you ain't even talk to me. We talk almost like every day. How you gonna sit there and say you feel like?
I mean, I feel away when you don't talk to me.
Man, what are you talking about?
I feel away.
We talk almost every day. What's happening, man?
I feel
it's
away.
Good seeing you, though.
I know it's good seeing you too, but listen.
What?
I just want to say to those who are listening, thank you for listening. We really appreciate you.
Oh yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all
joining us or whatever.
Yes, most definitely.
And those who are watching us, you know what I'm gonna say. Please, takes just a half of a second. Hit the subscribe button.
You know she gonna say it.
While we're talking, like it. And then go ahead and comment because we want to hear what you have to say. Be a part of what we got going on, okay? Don't just sit back and watch. Be a part of it.
And you know what? A lot of them are a part of it. They're sending messages. Shout out to everybody who is leaving messages and
thank you.
Just letting us know and sharing our stuff.
Oh my God. You guys are awesome for doing that.
Yeah. I see y'all doing that. We see y'all doing that. Mm-hmm. And man, we take a note on all that because we got a list of people who pretty much was there and supporting us from the very beginning. And absolutely. I promise you this, the names that's on that list is going to be blessed.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So please believe it. And
I just want to say one more thing before we jump into the episode. Like I feel so good knowing that we are helping people. Because hearing that just lets us know that we're going in the right direction. So shout out to y'all. Oh, and if we didn't do it last time, I don't think we did because I don't think we was at the 100-mile mark, but we are over 100 followers. Thank you to that 100th follower.
We're actually at 111.
Thank you.
It jumped up there.
To that 100th person who is doing life with us, who's watching us, who's listening to us, and everybody else who's joining us and subscribing. We really appreciate that. It really helps us out a lot.
It does. And we have we still have a special episode coming out that's going to pretty much celebrate the 100 subscriber mark. And also, I wanted to say, we've been getting, some questions and some compliments and everything at Talk to Me Truthfully inquiries at gmail.com.
Have we?
Yes, man.
See, this is what I mean when I haven't talked. I feel like I haven't talked to him in forever because I didn't know that because I work so much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For those who didn't know, you can reach us directly. Of course, you can message us on social media platforms, but if you really want to connect with us on, I guess, a more personable level than just the social media platforms, we actually have an email that we both check on a regular basis, and people have been using that email. I got it up right now. So you can, lock that email in, save it in your Gmail account and talk to us directly. Let us know what we could do to make the episodes better. Or if you have an idea on a topic that you would like us to talk about, we welcome all of that. And some of y'all have actually been doing that. So that's the email address, talktometruthfullyinquiries@gmail.com. Y'all can see it. And hey, Keish, what we talking about today? Because you don't like telling me what we talking about, to kind of add me like...
I know. I just surprising him. Man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, we get on here, he don't have a clue, okay?
I don't be having a clue. I don't be having a clue. I be coming out like, oh, what are we talking about today? And I know y'all probably noticed that. I be like, oh, like the Stalkers episode. I was like, oh, Stalkers. Oh.
Yeah, he had no clue. Like, he don't know y'all.
Yeah.
But, okay,
and I prefer it that way. For real.
Because he already know how we talk.
I know how we talk, and I know how I talk to her, how she talks to me. So if I had to put my idea or thoughts in what these episodes that she be producing, if I did, I would probably be fighting against
He
some
would
of
fight
the
against
stuff.
it. But you know what? I'm like Nicole, baby. I'm going to do what I want to do.
She going to do it. So
I'm going to do what I want to do.
You fellas, Know when to pick and choose your battles. Okay, fellas? That's the lesson here. Okay? All right.
Pick and choose your battles.
Pick and choose your battles, man. And I've been doing that pretty well. So what's happening, Keish? What's up, man?
Okay. So we're going to talk about how to keep the excitement in the relationship, how and why it fades. Now, y'all know that when y'all be in a relationship, right, for a certain length of time, like some of the excitement, I don't know where it goes. Like one day you can be all lovey-dovey and in somebody's face, and the next day you just walking past them. We got to stop that, honey. We got to bring some excitement back.
Man, what?
Because I know if I walk past Uni, if we in a relationship and he don't grab my butt, I'm going to have a problem.
Hey, you know what? Let me say to the fellas, if we was in a relationship, and she walked by me, I would do way more than grabbing butts and grabbing cheeks. Man, listen, we can't. We'll talk. You want to talk about it? We'll talk about it.
No,
but we ain't doing it on this. We ain't doing it on this platform. All right. So back to you. It's back to you. Back to you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He said he gonna do more. I want to know what he gonna do.
Listen.
Okay.
Oh, what? Oh,
I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
We both gonna be in trouble. You heard me.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me go back to me.
Grab a cheek.
All right, back to you.
Okay. All right. Anyways.
Quiet.
We can't even start the episode because you won't let me get there.
Go ahead.
Don't tell me quiet. You quiet. Listen, okay, y'all. I'm so sorry. So listen. So Uni, the first question that I have is like, how long do you think that a person is in a relationship and the excitement starts to fade? Like, you got that honeymoon phase where y'all just together and y'all just loving every waking moment about the other person. And then it's like, how long? How long you think you got to be in a relationship for that before it starts to like just fall down the hill?
For me, I think it needs to be at least a year or two before you really get to know a person. And I think it's when you start getting to know that person, that's when it either starts falling apart or it becomes even stronger. If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like, but what if, you know how sometimes like if you ever been in a relationship or you met somebody and it's like fast tracked and it feel like y'all been in a relationship or known each other forever.
Yeah.
So that would be a little bit different because if the fact that y'all know that y'all feel like y'all been in a relationship forever, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be 6 months and y'all feel like y'all been knowing each other for like 5 years. So what if the excitement starts to fade like sooner than later?
I think, and see, that's just it. It's like, because there's so many different levels of excitement and then different couples take excitement differently. Like for instance, hypothetically, what me and your excitement would be might be different from the next couple's excitement. And so I think it really depends on where that excitement is coming from and how sustainable it is based on where it's coming from.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because if your excitement is based off of, let's just say, sex, right? If that's where that couple...
Wait, can we pause? Excitement from sex. I think that my excitement in my current may be sex.
Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is,
Just that you with somebody that's like, when you get over there, you can't wait to just embrace that person, But go ahead. What was you saying? I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm just, I'm saying if it's based off of that,
Right.
that's something that you know you will have to sustain. Probably a lot harder than if the excitement was something else. And the reason I say that is because when it first starts, your the energy is so strong. I'm talking about you want to be around that person like that
all
first
the time.
Man, just boom, and then you want to boom and then boom some more.
Ooh, we booming.
All that, right? At the beginning, because it's just and that's why I say maybe like the 2-year mark, because now you done let all of that kind of, you know, settle down a little bit, and that's when you find out, you know, whether or not it's going to be sustainable or if it was just that new energy.
The new energy.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
My goodness. The new energy.
The new energy.
That shit be fading quick though.
It do, but it be so strong at the beginning though.
Facts.
Like, and it'll have you doing things, you know, quicker or sooner than you might have wanted to do.
What would it have you doing, sir?
That's another episode. Tune in.
I mean, you know, since you said that, it'll have you.
Listen,
it'll have you doing things.
Listen, y'all
what
know.
Are those things?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Hey,
yeah.
Our family know. Our family know. Talk to me truthfully's family know what I'm talking about. We've all been there.
I'm just saying though, because I'm curious because you hollered it'll have you doing some things. I mean, you know, I want to know the things that you do.
You don't want to know. You already know because you already know.
I don't.
You probably invented a few.
Oh. Me?
I don't know. Did you?
Me? Let me. Anyway.
Right. Okay then. Let's move on.
Okay, stop. You're making my stomach hurt. I'm doing crunches by laughing. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, being that the excitement fades in a relationship, like, what would be like some of the key indicators of a relationship, like the excitement fading out of the relationship? You know what I mean? Like,
well,
what is missing?
The way I see it,
besides y'all, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it being a year or two in.
I think when it comes down to it, and I'm probably going to mention this like a lot during our episodes.
Communication.
It comes down. It's a part of it. But the main thing, the one thing that I live by, that I think everything is a part. It's a part of everything. Which is
man, I wish I could have some drums. Wait, what's the big word? Loyalty.
Energy.
Energy. That's true.
That's what it comes down to. It's like when you're excited inside of a relationship, and or it might not even be in a relationship at that time. It's the beginning. It's the beginning stages. All that excitement. All of that is nothing but energy. It's energy that you grabbing from one another while y'all spending that time together. Y'all like, you're caught up in the now. You start to realize just how important the now is. And that's where you grab that real energy. You know what I mean? And so that's what makes it real exciting. And that's why people love it. And a lot of people, they end it after a certain period of time just so they can go back to that beginning. Of something new.
So,
you know what I mean?
But what about if you could go back to something new in that current relationship that lost excitement? And what I mean by that is
you hit it.
Recreating what you had in the beginning. My God.
Hey,
you don't have to go looking for something else.
Look, listen, hold on. Let me
keep
go.
it alive in what you got.
And let me go to my solo. Do y'all see why I'm on a podcast with this woman? Do y'all see that? Did you hear what she just said? Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm dropping gems. We dropping the gems.
Yeah, they falling. I'm trying to catch a couple of them because I'm broke.
You got them in your pocket? Yeah,
now
we broke.
I'm broke. Yeah, I need.
We broke.
And you dropping gems, and we broke.
I'm dropping them. Okay,
that ain't right. I don't even know how to feel about that.
I'm just saying though, but like that's one of the things that you can do to recreate. Because what's the point of going out and moving on to the next person, having that excitement, then excitement leave, and then you moving on. It's like you bouncing all over the place, baby.
Yeah.
Number one, it's too much out here.
It is.
Okay? It's too much out here to be going and experimenting with everything that looks good. Okay? And anything they have, it doesn't matter. That person that you once found that excitement with, hang on to it because you can absolutely recreate it. You just have to come up with certain ways to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about some of them ways, Keish. Can we go ahead and talk about some of them ways?
Number one,
is that what y'all want to hear, people? I want to hear it. I know I do.
Because, like, listen. So, okay. So let me just go ahead and give an example, right?
Okay.
So growing up, I like music. I liked a lot of stuff. And believe it or not, let me just put it out there. You know, I dabbled in rapping a little bit or whatever.
What?
Okay. Maybe one of these episodes.
Did she just, hold on, people. Did she just say she gonna freestyle? Like, are we gonna get a freestyle from Lakeith Nicole?
Not today. But okay. I mean, we will though. Like I'll bust it out one day. Y'all gonna hear it. But I'm just saying though, like when I first got with the person that I'm with, okay, we didn't have to go on a date to enjoy each other. We sit in an atmosphere and we connected over the two things one of the things that he loves and that was once I loved was music. And we just had fun together. You know what I'm saying? It was that. It was just like, I would love to recreate that again. And I will. I can. If I say that to him or if I just be like, let's do this, it's going to recreate the moment. Okay?
Oh, wow.
And you just live in that moment. That was a great moment. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So something that was great and that was memorable to you can also, it might be memorable to him. He might want to do it too.
Wow. You know what? And that's right. Because I think and I guess what you just told people, and I'm going to break it down for them. What you pretty much or break it down for all of us, really.
Right.
What I got from what you just said is that one way of restarting it, creating that new, is bringing back something that your partner is already excited about.
Bam. There it is. That's how you would say it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
At that time. So that's how you bring it back. So if y'all together and y'all been together for like a year, 2 years, and the excitement in relationships then kind of doom, what is he excited about right now?
Exactly. And
how about you go ahead and get excited about that and incorporate it into
the now
and see what happens.
I'm saying
because like, all that energy is already there.
But that leads me to like you can surprise them. Like if you know what I'm saying, like
surprise. We all love surprises.
If he knows that I like drinking wine. If he knows that I like back rubs, if he knows that I like Lifetime movies, just any kind of shows I like.
Right.
When I come over there, he can have everything already set up and be like, here, let me go ahead and massage your back for you.
Already set up.
And then have your wine next to you. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's the small things that count. Y'all are so blindsided by what we not doing this and we not doing that, instead of just taking the initiative and just doing it.
Yeah.
You do it. You start it.
Yeah.
And don't mistake when I say the excitement is gone just about the sex, because it's not always about the sex.
Nah, it's not.
Excitement can be spending time together, complimenting your partner, going on dates. Like, and it ain't even got to be a date. It's just going somewhere.
Yeah.
Prioritizing your relationship is basically what it boils down to.
And you know what? I'm glad you used that word prioritize. Because prioritize, just that word alone, I think would save so many relationships.
Yeah.
You know, because if you truly put your particular relationship that you have with that person or that connection or whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
And you put that on top of the priority list and prioritize the rest of your life around that, you wouldn't have to worry about keeping the excitement there. Because you're naturally going to do things that's going to bring about excitement because it's on the top of your priority list. Now, that's if you go or even have a priority list. Some people don't even walk around with a priority list, unfortunately. So my question to the viewers, do you have a priority list?
Everybody should have one. And if you don't have one, now would be the time to get it.
Yeah, I would think so, for sure.
Right now would be the time to get your priority list together.
Get it together, for real. I don't care how long it takes. Get it together. Have a priority list. If you can't sit there right now, for everybody that's watching this episode or listening to this episode, if you can't sit there and think of at least 10 things on your priority list from the most important all the way down to the 10th, then you need to spend some time focusing on your priority list.
Absolutely.
For sure.
That's got to be, it's important.
It is.
Because how are we living and we don't know what we prioritizing?
And if we don't have it in our mind where we can just spit it out, then that means it's not a focus.
Yeah.
And if we're not focused on the things that should be in our priority list, we're not really going to get too much done. Not the stuff we needed to get done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Prioritize. That's the word. That's the word for this episode. Prioritize the relationship. Prioritize the excitement. And it's going to come. Yeah.
Yes, it absolutely is going to come to you. Like, come on, y'all. I'm going to need y'all to get it together.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this, Keish. Do you have a conversation about, how you feel when you notice the excitement has begun to fade a little bit? Do you say something or do you just do something to bring about the excitement?
I think what I do is I'll just do something first. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I am. I would too. Yeah.
I'll just do it because it may not be that, the excitement is gone. It may just be that they may be working too much or they just have other things going on. It's not necessarily meaning that it's gone from the relationship. So instead of assuming at first, and, I need to have this conversation, I'm going to try something because me, I'm a little freaky here, but yes.
Give it a camera.
I'll do something like I'll put on some lingerie, and he don't know that, I'm gonna put on some lingerie when he get home from work. I might just be laying in the bed with the lingerie, like, let's go. Or, get to that point where I'm like, whip it out. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Oh.
That's excitement because it's those spontaneous moments.
Hey, fellas, we all know how we get excited, especially when the beginning of what's about to go down involves us taking something out. Okay. They can relate. Can relate.
Yeah, I mean, like, and here's where you would have to have the conversation. Like, no, seriously.
I'm listening.
If I'm coming to you, let's say me and you needs dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the bed waiting for him, and I got my lingerie on, and he comes in and he don't even acknowledge that I'm laying there.
Yeah.
Then we having a conversation like, "What's up?"
There's a disconnect there. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so I guess this comes to the next very important point that people should note.
Mm-hmm.
Both parties have to be interested in maintaining the excitement in the relationships. Relationship. Okay.
And see, if you let
Noted.
it go on too long, you know, where you're not trying anything, then that's going to happen. Where if you do try something at the very end of it, then you're not going to get no response.
Right. You
know,
it could be. It could definitely get to that point where you're not.
Yeah, you just waiting too long. You waited too long. You know, but I mean, if that doesn't work, you may try other things. I mean, it could be something else as simple as, you know, complimenting them, or they may need to hear that.
Right.
And I think I asked Uni this not too long ago if he ever heard of the 5 love languages. Did I ask you that?
Yeah, you did recently, actually. And I, you know, the way I feel about it, I'm like, love language, like, 5. I'm like,
there are 5 love languages, but when we had our conversation, you told me what your love language was, but it falls into like 5 different categories of the 5 love languages.
And you know what? You know what we should do? We should create an episode specifically talking about love languages. I think that would be dope. Would y'all like to hear that? Would y'all like to hear us talk about that? I think that.
And we'll go through each one. I'm not going to go through each one, but I'm just saying, when we do put out this episode about the 5 love languages, this could really help a lot of people when it comes to bringing excitement back into, because then you would know what that other person, how they receive love and how they give love.
But see, what about those couples that excitement doesn't even involve love? Have you thought about that? Like, think about it.
What's it involve?
Okay.
Sex?
Well, yeah, that could play a part. There's a lot of sex out there without love.
How are you in a relationship and you just...
No, listen. What I'm talking about...
break it down to me. Break it down to me, because I want to know. Because if we're trying to bring excitement back into something, I think that it would be like a love involved. But if there's no love involved, then how would you do that?
This is how. How many relationships do you think is out there right now that is completely and 100% sexually involved? Like, it's just sex. It's about the sex. But they're actually in a relationship. They're in a sexual relationship.
So it's just a sexual relationship. So they're the only excitement that they really have is the sex.
Right. So
once that fades, then what? There's nothing there then, right?
But that's what I'm talking about. You can have excitement without love. Like, they might be in that sexual relationship. They might call themselves girlfriend and boyfriend, or that's my boo, that's my whatever. But the only thing that's holding them together is the sex. Ooh. Like, and people, there's people in relationships like that right now that has no idea that the only reason you are in that relationship is because of the sex. If the sex was to be removed from that particular relationship, it would not be one.
Correct. You're right.
And there's people that are in situations or relationships like that right now as we speak. And that's why I say, what if the other person's excitement doesn't involve love?
Then y'all gonna have to find some kinky ways to bring that sex back up to what it was when y'all first met. That's the only thing that I can think of. Like being flirtatious, and you know, role playing.
You know, or women, you know, wearing a wig every now and again, coming in, like you said, role playing. What?
You would you like for your lady to wear a wig? Is that why you brought it up?
No, well, the wig would be for the sole purpose of playing a character. It would be like a costume.
You into that?
What man wouldn't be? Hold on, let me talk to my peoples. Let me talk to my brothers. Hold on.
Let me talk to
my brothers. My brothers out there that's watching this episode. Do we, as men, have a problem with our woman coming in as a different character, a different woman, but to spice things up? Nah, we wouldn't have no problem with that. And if she decided to go in a full uniform by putting on a wig and having a whole different hairstyle, maybe putting some colored eye contacts in to change her eye color, putting on some makeup or whatever, putting on something you've never seen her in before, man, are we going to have a problem with any of that?
Uni. That was a question for you, sir.
I know I'm trying to avoid it.
I know you're trying to avoid it, so let's hear it.
See, you were supposed to be my partner.
Around the bush.
You're supposed to be my partner.
But I want to know too.
You're supposed to be my partner and look out for me.
I can't just ask I just can't ask the lady that you seeing. I can't ask her that.
And just know that I'm trying to get away from that. Why you asking
me that? So I want to know.
You're the key. All right, look. All right. Me personally, yes.
Like that?
I would absolutely love that shit because that's my personality. Like if I see that this person is getting in the role, getting in the character, do you not think I'm gonna get in the character too? Almost immediately, I'm gonna get in the character. So if she plays some hooker on the corner of some street, like she come in like she's a straight up prostitute. Selling pussy out there.
Oh my God, y'all, listen to him.
If she come in like she's that, and she's coming at me like she's trying to get the money or whatever the case is, even though I don't partake in that activity, if she comes in playing that role, I'm going to play the role of the trick. I'm going to be that trick dude that's going to be like, yeah, so, how much,
Is she going to keep the money?
You know what? What?
Since we playing a part.
Damn, I didn't think about it.
You didn't think about it.
Wait, all right. So
I'm
this is
just
what
trying
we're
to help you out.
So I guess to complete the story, as the trick, I start off as
she gotta give the money back, and then he gonna be the pimp.
And then I turn into the pimp. Yeah. We have
so
to.
He's gonna take the money back. He's so
that would be a good ass movie too. And that'd be a good ass title, From Trick to Pimp. Oh,
don't listen to him.
It could be a comedy too. Oh,
don't listen to him, y'all.
You start off as a
went
pimp,
off on something
selling
else.
for everything, paying for everything, and then all of a sudden, all the ones you done paid for, you done grabbed them and put them on the team, and now they out there getting it for you.
We talking about bringing excitement into the relationship, bringing it back. And he done turned it into a whole movie.
Hey, you put the right people in the right characters in that and create a comedy around it, man, that shit would be, I'll watch it. You gonna tell me you won't watch it?
I'm not watching it.
Would y'all watching it? Would y'all watch it?
Say no.
You watching that shit. Y'all watching that shit.
Say no.
Y'all watching that shit.
Anyway.
y'all watching that shit. Whatever.
But why are you so petty though?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. It is what it is.
So you would be open to something different if your partner suggested it then?
Yeah.
And that would definitely be something different. Has your partner suggested like role playing?
But before that,
what?
Yes and no. But yes.
Wait, what are we yesing to?
I want to say that could be the third key point and on how to keep excitement in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Role playing. For sure.
Oh, I love role playing.
Just becoming a totally different person. Even and the more you get into character, the better off it's going to be.
What would be your name?
What if I was playing a character?
If you was playing a character, what would your name be?
I would do something like I would either become like a plumber. Have like the little belt.
You had
or something
like the belt
with the strap. Why do folks always had a little strap? What is that strap about? Is that just let folks know that I'm a handyman?
You got the little strap over the shoulders. You got all the tools that they need.
Yeah, but what about the strap over the shoulders? Why they always wear the same? I don't know.
That's just how it is. Like
okay, well you gotta have the straps over the shoulder.
I would be a French maid.
a French maid. So you'll be cleaning up after, like in there, like dusting stuff off.
I'll be dusting stuff off, bending
and
over.
One of them like little short skirts or whatever.
I had the little short outfit on, the little black outfit. And then I have like the little maid thing they be having on.
Oh, you know okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I had that on. And then I have, even though I'm tall, I still have like on some heels, like a little bit of heels. So I can just walk in there and, you know,
regardless on the height.
Just like...
Yeah.
Where would you like for me to clean first?
Your ass so damn silly.
What can I do for you? What services do you need today, Uni?
Y'all see what I gotta put up with over here?
What services can I complete for you today, sir?
Right. Y'all see? I want y'all. Y'all see? Okay. All right.
No, for real, y'all.
That's like
seriously.
That's like
this right here. This you can. If y'all don't take this back and go try it with your
man, listen. If they don't know
you see
what
how
we're
I just
telling
got
them,
in character.
right.
I got in character real quick.
And that's what y'all got to do. Y'all have to get in character. You can't just put on the costume or put on the fit and think that
I wouldn't wear no wigs,
you gotta
though,
actually. You wouldn't change like because you want to try to change your look. Oh, you talking about the hair? Like
I'll change my look and like I. That's why I said like I don't necessarily have to do. I wouldn't do no wigs. I'm just gonna say that.
But even if you had your hair, because I got long hair too, right? And so even if you had your hair down and you just put the wig over the top part, even if the hair was hanging out the back, it's the
I always like the image.
It's the whole, it's the image that you're trying to create. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it now.
Like it doesn't have to actually be, because you know the person's gonna know the real you, how your hair really is.
But I'm just saying
anyway.
though, like I think that because I like to do like different styles of lingerie. Mm-hmm. I don't really feel like I need to do anything different with my hair. I might throw my hair up in like a ponytail. You know what I'm saying? Or I might put it like in a bun. But like wigs are hot, sir. Wigs are hot.
Yeah.
And I gotta listen. Yeah. Don't come for me when I say this because I'm gonna talk about myself for a second. My head's not small. Right? This is You done? You done?
Okay.
You done? You done?
Okay, I'm done. All right. It took me by. Okay, I'm done.
So me wearing a wig, it's just like, go ahead and finish. You want to finish?
I'm done. It's just okay. I'm listening.
Golly, get on my nerves, bro. I can't say nothing around here. Look, go ahead and finish. Let it out.
I'm done.
Fucking tickle me, Elmo.
Okay.
You done?
I'm done. Let's go.
God damn. Anyway, like I was saying, wearing wigs for me is just not.
Because it gets hot. I get it. It gets hot. I get it. You know what I mean? And you know what?
This is why nobody likes you, Uni.
What? It gets hot. I get it. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. You can have all those different. You could be in character, but still have your same hairstyle. You don't necessarily. I don't mean that you necessarily have to have a wig. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that when you get into characters, some people might want to change up. I mean, just try it. If you can, if you have the hair to do it, just try having and it's not like you're gonna keep it on for the entire time anyway. It's just while you're in character until it's about to.
So let me ask you, so if you intimate, right, and y'all role playing, right, and y'all going by these different names, You gonna get mad if she be like, oh, Pierre, while y'all intimate.
If my character was named Pierre,
yeah, I'm just saying.
While we're in the middle of, but we already know if you doing what you're supposed to be doing, she's going to leave character and she's going to get back into her true self and she's going to be calling out your name. All I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be in full character, but I do believe that if the more you can get your partner to believe in that character at that particular time, that particular moment, yeah, that shit, yeah, that's going to definitely bring excitement.
I think it will too. Like, who doesn't love like just coming out in something? I like shit. Come out in something sexy, and you know. Have you feeling like you ain't never had that before?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And
for men, it's the basic stuff. It's always the handyman.
Yeah, it is the handyman.
And, I got a question for the handyman out there. Like, are y'all getting it like that? Because you walk around with the belt?
Do the mailman get it?
Do the mailman, are y'all out there getting it? Like at these different residences?
What y'all be doing? Is that what y'all be doing? Y'all be sitting there and like the truck be parked and the mail person ain't in there. What y'all got going on? I mean,
being that they have, being that these are the characters that come out as the ones that, it's always the handyman or the plumber or the mailman, Are they the one? Are y'all
actually?
That's a
great question.
For you mailman and you plumbers out there. Are y'all getting it like that on these?
Let me find out.
Leave something in the comments for us. Let our family know. Let the Talk to Me Truthfully family know. If y'all really getting it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know where I want to find out. Let me find out. That's what's going on with y'all mailmen out there.
Oh. Yeah.
Y'all gonna be in trouble.
Oh, y'all.
Y'all gonna be in trouble. So is laughter enough?
Y'all don't respond. Laughter?
No, respond. Is laughter enough to bring the fun times back in, like, the relationship?
If it's true laughter, hell yeah. I think laughter is something that's gonna always keep excitement in that relationship. If you can have that other person cracking up and laughing, even if y'all not as intimate as, but that is a form of intimacy.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like you getting their energy riled up. You're getting them excited. You're getting them, feeling good. And
I love a man who can make me laugh.
Yeah. And I think a lot of women do, because even if it's just for that split second while you're laughing, it feels so good.
It do.
That's why they say laughter is good for the soul. So if you got a partner that can constantly keep your ass laughing.
Yes.
Yeah. The excitement is definitely going to be at a level that you ain't going to feel like there's no excitement there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's never going to get too low. But
yeah, and if it gets too low, then you just gonna have to try these. I hope y'all been writing this stuff down, because these are key points to make it work. Okay,
yeah, for sure.
Like trying new activities, right?
Yeah. You mean something like a threesome or something like that?
Well,
for the fellas that might. Because there's fellas that might be thinking that when you said bring something new, like in a relationship,
it's not what I was.
But from a man's point of view, like if our partner was to say, "Hey, let's bring something new into this relationship," we thinking like another woman. Is that that's not what you talking about?
No.
Oh. Okay. My fault.
Is that do you want a threesome? Is that what you tell your woman?
I can't sit here and say that I couldn't say no to that. I think I would be lying to the people if I said no. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So something new. Right?
Try some new activities together. I guess a threesome could be in there. I don't.
Yeah, that's new activity.
I was gonna say, like, maybe Do paint and sip.
Oh. Paint and sip. Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, man ain't gonna think that's not gonna be their first thought when they hear something like that. Like, we're not gonna be thinking paint and sip. We're gonna be thinking threesomes. Yeah.
But you just cut me off. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Painting isn't gonna be too exciting. A threesome, very exciting. Yeah. For a man. I'm just letting y'all know, ladies. Y'all want to bring excitement back into y'all relationship? Bring another woman in. And let her pick. Or you pick. Well, like if you're the woman in the relationship, you pick the woman, bring her in. Don't even tell him. Just make sure that he's ready for you, right? You done told him what you need to tell him. You like, hey, when I get home, I need you to be prepared, right? And then you come home with another one.
I guess
y'all want y'all rings?
Initiate sex. Listen, I have honestly, this may be the first time that y'all hear me speechless when it comes to what Uni has said.
Amen.
I am flabbergasted. Okay? I am absolutely flabbergasted that I didn't even get it out.
Wait, say that part again. Threesome. You are floored? Is that what you said? What'd you say?
I'm flabbergasted.
Oh, flabbergasted. Oh, okay.
And I'm just, mind blown right now.
Yeah.
Uni, yeah.
Hey, and I'm speaking on the behalf of probably 95% of the men that are watching this episode right now.
Uni wants a threesome. Lady,
all men.
Uni wants a threesome.
All men wants a threesome.
I don't think all men want a threesome.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
And the ones that say that they don't, the ones that say that they don't,
susceptible to that.
Of course. That's why I said she would have to be the one to do it.
Y'all, the insecurity, like all the insecurities have to be like really shaved down. You know what I'm saying? Because she could feel like the woman that she brings into the bedroom may take over her position.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is the connection, the relationship would definitely have to be strong enough.
It would have to be on a certain level.
To know that regardless on if there's another woman involved, it's not going to, affect,
Y'all would have to have some kind of rules or boundaries within that threesome though. Like now I'm sitting here thinking about it, like, would you kiss the other person? Would you
like on the mouth?
Yeah, on the mouth. Would you like, the oral sex play? Like, I mean, it's just a lot of things that you would have to really sit down and talk to.
I think so. Okay, so here go the fourth one.
Okay.
If you're going to bring something new into your relationship to bring about excitement in the relationship, before you get into whatever that new thing is, make sure you have a sit down with your partner and really talk about your idea about that new thing before you actually bring it in.
Right. Yeah.
That way, this new thing that you're bringing in for the excitement doesn't have a negative outcome.
And let's be clear with this threesome. Let me go back to the threesome thing. Just because if you do decide to go down that route, when you try new activities together, if it happens once, that may be all that you're going to get. Like, don't expect it to happen on a regular basis. So don't try to, create this, the excitement has gone down, so I want her to bring another. If you feel like that, that's where your communication is going to come in. Hey, I had fun. Did you enjoy it? Let's do it again.
And I think that's why I lead with the woman should be in charge of the entire process.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end. And if she enjoyed that process, if she enjoyed putting that together, if she enjoyed creating the rules and all the rules were followed and she enjoyed herself, the person enjoyed themselves, then there's a better chance that it could possibly happen again. But I think if it there's a better chance that it happens again if the woman is in complete control over it. That's just my personal belief on it. I think the man should stay completely out of it and let that be something that the woman brings to him, being that it's another woman involved. And I think if it goes that way, then it could be a great thing. If you try to do it the other way, where you bring the woman in, then it could lead to some very negative outcomes.
Yeah, y'all excitement gonna be gone out the door because don't be coming in here with no woman and we having issues.
And they hadn't even talked about it or nothing.
Ain't
yet.
talked about it or nothing. No, just hey, we
could
have a threesome today.
That's a bold move for any man in a relationship.
Don't do it.
Believe it. For
don't
sure.
do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Please
advise.
don't do it.
I wouldn't advise.
Please don't do it. Yeah,
nah.
that's not going.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, okay?
So it really comes down to, communication.
Of course.
Yeah, so talking about it, like letting the other person know that you feel like, the excitement is kind of fading. I think just by mentioning it, you either have a partner that's going to do something about that, or you have a partner that's going to hear what you're saying and go on one ear and out the other.
Oh my God, it happens more often than we think. Like, a person can try to talk about it all day long and then the other person is just like, oh, okay, I hear you. Or I'm listening and they ain't heard nothing you said.
Nothing at all. Yeah.
Nothing.
Because
and they just,
their mind might have been somewhere else, all of that.
Yeah.
And I think by the time when you get to that point, you're going to know what type of person you're dealing with. If there's somebody who's listening to you or somebody who's not listening to you. And
but that's the comfortability level that you what I mean? Like y'all too comfortable.
But see, those relationships that are based on sex, I guarantee you those relationships will be better at the new shit.
It's a sexuationship.
Yeah, it's a sexuationship. So those particular relationships would happily invite new
things.
It'll be easier for those because that's what the relationship is based off of. It's based off sex. So whatever we could do to make this sex better, then boom, let's do it.
Right.
But those relationships that isn't based on sex, it would definitely have to be something that both parties either curious about or wanted to do or have talked about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just the little things that you want to keep in mind when it comes to the excitement fading and ways to try to get it back. Not waiting too long, after you feel like it's faded.
Right.
Talking to that person, communicating with that person if it doesn't work when they you try to come out in your lingerie or he tries to do something freaky or whatever. Then y'all definitely gonna have to have a conversation because sometimes the excitement can't come back and you just have to let that go if both parties can't agree on something.
And so, with that being said, like why do women lose interest? Like why do they allow it to fade?
Well,
and I'm asking, why do women do it? Because you're a woman, of course. I know why for men, but for a woman, why? Why does that happen?
I mean, it's just like you just get too comfortable. You can get too comfortable, and then it's just like, what are we doing? We're not trying to go on dates. We're not trying to do the specifics of what we normally did in a relationship. It's just like y'all just are roommates at that point. If y'all living together. Walking past each other, just not acknowledging that person. Lack of shared interest can be one of them. Lack of accountability. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. So, it starts to lessen the excitement in your relationship.
So what you're saying is excitement can be altered based on how the the relationship is going, if it's in
Exactly.
good terms or bad terms, or
It's just like avoiding all difficult conversations. If you're not able to sit down and talk about things that need to be talked about, and you just kind of sweep it all up under the rug without even trying to come back to it,
yeah,
shit like that. The relationships being boring, like y'all don't ever do anything. So where's the excitement if y'all never go out and do anything?
Right.
Enjoying each other. But for men, is it different? Or is it some differences in why you would lose interest or let it fade?
I think for men, because we're more visual creatures, women is more so emotionally driven.
Yeah.
But
I know
for
I
men,
am.
yeah. But for men, it's not so much emotionally driven. Even though emotion is there, I think it's more of a visual. And that's why I feel like,
when you say visual, what do you mean?
Visual, like what we see.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As far as the excitement. Like men get excited off what they see. Women get more so excitement off what they feel.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so because it's a visual thing for men,
right?
It's on it's on how I guess that woman is keeping herself up. That's why we're attracted to the nails, we're attracted to the eyes, the body, the hair. That excites us.
Right.
Like, she
seeing her take care of herself and keeping
that's
herself
exciting.
up.
Yeah, that's exciting. And so when you see and so when you have a woman that puts her hair in a whole bunch of different styles and she just looks great in each and every one of those styles, that's excitement that's added.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or having, different outfits on, like you said, different types of lingerie. Like all of that is excitement. And it doesn't have to be sexual. It's just visual.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? It's just visual.
Yeah.
We like looking at beauty. We like our woman to be beautiful. And so when the same way she would do herself up to go to like an important event, like a dinner for her business or, some company event, the same way she would prepare for that, men like to see the woman prepare for just spending time with that man.
And I guess the women would like to hear the compliments. That's how they would compliment each other. So a woman, if I
after she does all that,
my interest, like it would excite me to hear you say, "Damn, you look good today." Or like, "Who you looking good for?" Like just making those little slick comments
like,
and making us feel good.
Like, hold on, you ain't going out looking like that. Like, hold
just
on,
making the other person
I hope you
feel
have a
good.
+1 because I'm going.
Because I'm going.
You know what I mean? Like,
so that in itself compliments.
Yeah.
You compliment each other when you begin to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it does make the other person feel good. Just like the men like to see it. They like, oh, that's me. That's mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She look good, even though she might do that every day, but that's you. That's your lady.
And that holds that excitement for sure. Yeah.
That's awesome.
From a man's point. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad, you got to tell people that because most men, they don't appreciate that.
Well,
they don't appreciate that.
One thing you know how I am, Keish. You know me. I am a firm believer in studier and follower of energy. Like that energy is a part of my entire world, my entire reality. Like everything is energy to me.
I can feel your energy right now.
You can feel it right now? Coming through this mic like that?
Coming through the mic like that.
In the webcams.
Touching my soul.
Breathtaking, huh? A breath. I mean, I understand. If you need a break, it's okay. It's okay. But I think it's about that. And so because it's about that, I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure it's positive energy being sent that way.
Yeah.
And I want the person to feel, good, like around the clock, just at
And
peace, happy.
Let me just piggyback with what you were saying, like how you were saying, like the men like to see the woman look attractive or keep herself up.
Right.
A woman also likes to see her man keep himself up.
Yeah.
Don't go around just letting yourself go.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I think everybody, in order to feel good, because I know that even if I was single, I would still like to look good for me. So if you looking good for yourself, imagine looking good for your partner as well, because they actually like to see you taking care of yourself. That's a form of taking care of yourself. It's looking good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you don't have to have the best of everything, but just making sure that your hygiene is good. Just making sure that you have on your clothes that make you look, let's just say, decent or good.
Right.
Whatever term you want to use for it. But just keeping it up. And when you do that, you build an energy. People can feel your energy. You ain't just walking around just looking any old kind of way.
Awesome.
Right.
And that's just, I mean, I couldn't have said it no better. For real. Straight up.
Because Uni over there looking good to me or whatever.
I try to, do a little something. It's a Thursday before the Friday that I'm supposed to get my line up. So
yeah,
I wasn't too sure about it. And I got to get my hair retwisted.
And you got to get your hair retwisted. But it's okay, though, because, if I was dating you, whatever.
Yeah. Well, tell your man, let your man know that you're gonna have to come through here, because we got some work to do.
He know.
Yeah. So let him know you're gonna be.
He know.
You're
He
through
know.
here.
He know.
You're going to be through here.
He know. He watching. He gonna be watching.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? So, Keish, this has been an awesome episode that, I feel like we could talk about excitement inside a relationship for like 4 or 5 episodes. Maybe we should have like a part 2 of it.
Ooh, a part 2.
We can do like this could be, we won't label this part 1 until we make the part 2. How about that?
That works. Okay. We can do that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That actually sounds good.
What y'all think
about that? So be looking out for the part 2 of excitement in a relationship.
Within a relationship.
You know what I think we should do? We should test it out with our significant others, the excitement part. I mean, I'm not saying that excitement is gone. And,
are we talking, you going to test out the threesome? What, your significant other? You say we should test out, like, is that what you're going to do for him?
Why does that keep coming up?
Well, I mean, because you had brought up you was going to. We should try out.
All I said was we should try out the excitement. That was
the excitement.
I have a list of stuff.
Oh, it wasn't that.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm still.
Anyway,
I guess I'm still thinking about that.
Tell your lady she needs to. Yeah, tell your lady that, because listen, I know you watching it. Please help him. I guess he wants that kind of I don't know. Anyway.
You brought it up.
No, I didn't. I said the part 2. Anyway, part 2 should be you testing out some excitement ways with your lady. I'm going to test it out with my guy. And then we going to collaborate. We're going to get back on here for a part 2. And you going to tell us how it went with your lady. And I'm going to tell you how it went.
Are we testing out the threesome part of it? Or are we just testing out?
You don't have to ask her. I don't know. You have to ask her that. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Whatever y'all got going on. Y'all got going on, honey.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll come back. To y'all and let y'all know how that worked out. That could be something that we talk about, like you said, in part 2.
Okay, so this was great.
Nicole, this was an awesome episode. And we're going to definitely keep this one going. We're definitely going to do a part 2. This excitement in a relationship could actually become a series of episodes. I don't know. We just going to see.
Oh my God. We're not saying that. If y'all have, I want y'all to get on Talk to Me Truthfully inquiries and tell us about some excitement that that y'all can bring into a relationship that could possibly help other people. Like if there's different ways to bring excitement, which I'm sure there is, please let me know because I want to test it out.
Listen, y'all see that? Y'all see the Gmail on the screen? Talk to me truthfully inquiries. This is how you can contact us directly via email. It's a little bit more personable than the DMs on the platforms. We do take the emails that we get at this particular email from our subscribers, of course, and the people who are listening to us. We take it seriously. We really want to build a family. We are building a family. We feel like everybody that's watching is a part of our family.
Yes, absolutely.
And so that's how you can contact us for now, directly. And we're going to have other means of contact here in the near future.
Yes.
Keish?
But from now on, if you feel like your excitement is leaving your relationship, immediately, please try something. Don't just let it go. Try something. Display your affection. Surprise them. Initiate sex if that's not what you've been doing. Flirt. Go on a first date again. Recreate that first date.
Yeah, that would be
those
dope.
memorable moments. Do that. And I promise you it's going to work. If not, then y'all just need to sit down and have a conversation because maybe it's just not for y'all. The relationship just ain't going to work. But we hope it does. We hope we helped y'all. We hope we dropped some gems on y'all. Uni's, I don't know. He's been talking about threesomes for like 15 minutes. So I hope that happens if you lose an excitement. But whatever. Y'all, you can catch me on all platforms at Lakeith Nicole, and that's LaKeyNichole.
Yep.
Uni, what
you
you
can
got?
reach me at Uni the Guide at UNIDAGOD. And my final words, according to what we've been talking about, is
you better not say it.
Keep the excitement up. There is one thing that I believe all women could do for 95% of the men if you wanted to bring about excitement. And you might need to use this as like your last resort.
No.
But
not gonna happen.
Threesome. Yeah.
No. Anyway.
There's not going to be a man that's not going to be excited about that. He's going to instantly be excited about that.
Some men don't want to, they don't want nobody else.
Don't want to admit. Okay. All right.
Not
whatever.
Gonna happen.
It's not about wanting somebody else. It doesn't mean that they want to be with that person or want to. It's just any man that is in a relationship with a woman and loves women.
Mm-hmm.
If he could have two of them or like a twin, he would say yes. He is not going to sit there and be like, no, I don't want two of you. One is enough. All right, whatever. Go ahead and say that little lifetime shit. Be honest with your woman. Women, I'm telling y'all the truth.
Be honest with your lady. Be honest with your man.
And tell her.
Recreate something special between the two of you. Well, you better get a mirror and put it next to the bed.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Who's the first on the wall?
Lucky the guy. Whatever. Hey, man, we love y'all. We really do. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe,
thank y'all for listening,
like, comment,
subscribing,
share. Oh my God. This is awesome. Keisha, you know it ain't nothing but love for you. It's always a pleasure seeing you. It's always a pleasure shooting these episodes. You're doing an awesome job with the production. And everybody out there that's been liking and commenting and watching our videos, sharing our videos, we appreciate y'all for sure. And I guess that's it.
That's it. Thanks so much for joining us. Like I said, my name is Lakeith Nicole, LaKeyNichole. That is
man,
the guy.
Quick with it. Yeah,
it is right above both of us. So and make sure that you subscribing. Right there. Subscribe, like and comment. Let's get it. Oh, share, baby.
Share. Don't forget to share. We love y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.